A nice ad, but I don't understand what it's trying to advertise. A nice ad, but I don't understand what it's trying to advertise. What's going on? Hey, this disc just erased itself? How can that be? I don't need to use that function right now. I don't need to use that function right now.
Got it.
Wow, a pretty butterfly-like image. I wonder if these butterfly images are somehow connected. A nice ad, but I don't understand what it's trying to advertise.
Hello, Yanka. Do you have some time for me?
Yes, I do. Nice to see you again, Phoenix.
So, Yanka, how do you maintain your physical fitness with your busy schedule?
Well, I'm really not in the best of the shape. As you can see from the tightness of my skirt, I am a bit hippie.
Do you exercise regularly?
Sure, I go to the university gym every day after work, but the exercise equipment is geared more towards the kids.
You should try the one in the pyramid. It's great.
I know, but I cannot afford that one.
I see. Maybe you should cut back on other activities so that you can afford better training facilities.
That's a good point, Phoenix. I really need to join a gym that is more suitable for my needs.
Did Dr. Spencer have any NGO duties?
Oh, yes. He was a very dedicated and conscientious citizen.
Which NGO was he affiliated with?
He was an active member of Amnesty International.
That's admirable. Do you know what his duties or responsibilities were?
I am not sure, Phoenix, but it must have been very important, because he would often travel to the rogue states.
Which ones?
Most recently, he went to Russia and China.
Yanka, do you ever go out with any of the professors you work for?
No, I don't. It is against our company rules.
Bummer. How about students? Can you go out with them?
Oh, no. That's against the rules, too.
So, where do you meet your men?
On the cruises I take during my vacations. I meet my men on a boat, and I always collect enough names to keep me busy between trips.
Did Dr. Spencer ever talk about his sexual partners?
No, he was too preoccupied to discuss such insignificant matters.
He thought sexual matters were insignificant?
Well, he had an active sex life, all right. It's just that he didn't disclose any information here in the office.
Then how do you know about Ivana?
Ivana was a long-time partner of Dr. Spencer, and they often appear together at university functions. We all know Ivana.
I got the impression from you that Dr. Spencer didn't care for such functions.
Actually, he hated those functions. So I would always call Ivana to get her to convince him to attend.
That's curious. I think I should meet this Ivana.
I doubt you can,
Why not?
because she took a long vacation following the incident and will not be back till the end of the month.
What's your favorite HV show?
Oh, the Wild Rose Place, of course.
Oh, I heard a lot about that show. But I prefer the Court Network.
I enjoy that one too, but I cannot afford the subscription fees.
They're not that expensive.
You're right, but I've got to save money for my cruises.
Was Dr. Spencer involved in any other businesses?
Not that I'm aware of. He was really too busy with his research to focus on another line of work. You know, history meant everything to him.
So he did nothing other than university work?
He occasionally joined conferences, but that would count as university work, right?
I suppose it would.
As a matter of fact, he was supposed to be the keynote speaker at the conference this weekend.
And where was this conference going to be held?
Here, in Adrianopolis, but it has been postponed to a later date, for obvious reasons.
I see. You've been very helpful with my investigation. Thank you, Yanka.
Sure thing, Phoenix.
Poor Dr. Spencer. He was going to be the star of a conference this weekend. But instead... Anyhow, I should check out the flyer for this conference.
Hi, Aleethia.
Oh, hi, Officer Wallace.
What kind of a boss was Mr. Bogdanov?
Mr. B? He was awesome. He was the best boss I ever had.
So, how many bosses have you had?
Just one.
So, tell me, Aleethia, what made him an awesome boss?
Well, he was always so nice to me, and he patted me on the bottom all the time for encouragement, I guess.
What do you mean? He patted you on the bottom for encouragement.
I don't know. He used to sneak right behind me, and he would put both hands on my bottom, and he would say, "Keep up the good work, honey buns."
I see you have a few things to learn about working on the floor. Did you know Mr. Bogdanov was a recent immigrant?
Oh, really?
Do you know what an immigrant is?
Well, sort of. Maybe you can explain it to me. I kind of forgot.
It means Mr. Bogdanov used to live in another country before he moved to the Union. He used to live in a rogue state. You know what a rogue state is, right?
Yeah, we learned about those in school. And there are those HV shows about the life there. I like the comedies about them.
So you know something about the rogue states.
Sure, plenty. What I don't understand is if they have so much poverty and so many problems there, why don't they all just come and live here?
Well, it's not that simple, dear. To your knowledge, was Mr. Bogdanov involved in any other business venture?
Business adventure? I think this business was adventurous enough for him.
Aleethia, you misunderstood me again. I said business venture, as in, did he have any other kind of business?
Oh, sure. He was a very successful businessman.
So he did have other business.
He was doing art consultancy. He was a very talented man, Mr. Bogdanov.
So, what do you know about this art consultancy?
I know that he was making a lot of money. Oh, and he was doing so well.
How exactly do you know he was making a lot of money?
You know, he had that walk about him. He just seemed so confident. He must have been making a lot of money.
Thank you for your insight, Aleethia. You've been so helpful.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself.
So, tell me about the girls you work with. How about Piper?
Piper? She's got it all together.
In what sense?
You know, she's intelligent and sophisticated, and she knows how to deal with the customers. She's going to be a very successful businesswoman.
Is she a close friend?
Oh, no. My relationship with her is on a different level. She watches over me and Monica.
What do you mean, she watches over you?
Sometimes she watches our every move and is critical about our behavior when we're around Mr. B.
Did Mr. Bogdanov have many friends?
You bet. He was always spending time with his friends.
Always. Spending time doing what?
You know, the routine. Going out, eating something, and having fun.
What kind of fun?
Officer Wallace, you talk as if you're from another galaxy. You know, fun.
I can only assume. Can you be specific, Aleethia?
Oh, I guess you're not the type to go out. You see, Mr. B liked going out to a lot of places, and he especially liked this one club.
So, he went to this club with his buddies?
I think so. He was always having fun with his friends.
So, tell me more about this club.
Oh, it's très chic, as they say in Paris.
Have you been to this club, Aleethia?
Oh, no. I don't think I'd fit in there just yet.
What do you mean by that?
Well, for one thing, it's very pricey.
And what else?
I guess they play some very old and exotic music there. I don't like classical music. It's boring, if you know what I mean.
Why would such a chic place play such music?
Haven't got a clue. Must be something to do with strange, expensive taste.
So where is this très chic place?
I think it's somewhere in the pyramid. I don't know its name. I'm new here, you know.
I think I've got everything I need from you for my investigation, Aleethia.
Sure, Officer Wallace.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Bye!
Well, this is as good as it gets with her. I'm certain she already made plans for tonight. No point in calling her now. What should I wear? I'm certain she already made plans for tonight. No point in calling her now.